Welcome to the programme. What's your view on this? How serious is this for the government?
Well, it's quite serious insofar as the government will need to, at some point or another, demonstrate that it still has the numbers in Parliament that validate it being in power. But in terms of some kind of a sort of existential crisis, that the situation is not. The MQM and the PPP have parted ways, but this isn't a divorce after irreconcilable differences. This is more like a squabble or a quarrel.
Okay, well, just going to
resolved.
Just going to your first point there, does it have the numbers to validate its position as a government?
Right now, it's about a dozen to a dozen and a half votes short. If there was a vote of no confidence that was moved today, then PM Gilani would lose that vote if everybody voted according to their party lines. So I think that obviously if there was a vote of no confidence, this government would fall, and then it would fall on the parliament to come together and create a new government. But it's unlikely that there will be a vote of no confidence, because a vote of no confidence can only be moved either by presidential order or because 20% of the total seats in the National Assembly come together and call for a vote of no confidence. Okay. And so far, the largest opposition party... Yeah.
Let me just ask, what is the motivation of the MQM in that case? If it's not a direct move to bring down the government, is it just a means by which they can extract maximum concessions, if you like?
Exactly. There are a number of things that the MQM has been wanting and has been negotiating with the PPP. Remember that in Pakistan's second largest province, the MQM and the PPP remain in a very strong and tight coalition. There's been rumors of threats that the MQM will also walk out of the provincial government, but so far those haven't been realized. What the MQM wants is control over the local government apparatus of Karachi, which is Pakistan's largest city, and it wants some kind of response from the PPP on the taxation issue. The PPP is largely supported by agriculturalists and feudals, and the MQM is an urban party, and so there's a tussle between the two as to where the burden of taxation in this country should fall.
Mr. Zaidi, we appreciate that. Thanks very much indeed for your perspective. Thanks a lot.